Hello everybody. For those people who have seen the previous video of square and square root, I hope this exercise or chapter 4, isn't it, of exercise 4a will be much easier than the previous one. But for this you will have to look into the previous video, because if you can find the square of numbers as 2 times 2 is equal to 4, then I am damn sure that you can also find the cube of numbers 2 to the power 3 as 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 8. If you know that 5 square is equal to 5 times 5, then 5 to the power 3 will be equal to 5 times 5 times 5 is equal to 125. Okay, so this if a number is raised to the power 3, we say that we are finding its cube and cube root. So we are dealing with cube and cube root. Now, for example, the square root of 25 was 5 times 5. We disintegrated into its factors and we found the answer as 5. Okay, duplicate you can say. For every two numbers I took one of them. Similarly, the cube root of 125, naturally I cannot give you 25 because this is not a cubic number, is equal to, let's factorize it. So 5 times 5 times 5 is equal to, you will take one of them. So you can say these are triplets. Product of triplets. So we will take one of them. So the cube root. So you have to mention cube root over here. You will have to mention cube root. Here if you do not mention any number, it is sure or it's taken for granted that we find the square root. But for cube root, every time you write, you will have to mention this. So this is how we find square and square root. We had found square and square root, and here cube and cube root. Now, for example, in 4a what we have, you can say nothing. Let us take, you can say some numbers like find the cube of 16 cube. So it depends on your expertise, how much clever you people are, okay, and how much confident you people are in finding the factors of its, finding the value of product of its triplets. 16 times 16 times 16 is equal to how much? I will also have to use calculator now. Don't think that I am so clever. So you can also take your, you can say, but you do not do this. You do not use your calculator as if you will obey me. I know that you will not obey me. You can only obey me when you people are in the examination hall, in offline examination. So come on, 31 times 31 times 31 will be equal to how much? Will be equal to 29791. See, you can see how clever I am. So clever. Okay, come on. Come to find which of the following are perfect cube. So which of the following are perfect cube? Which are, this is number 2, okay, which are perfect cube. Okay, which are perfect cube? This means for these we will have to factorize it. You know, the best thing in this chapter is there is no division rule. There is no division method. only prime factorization method only. This means half of our problem is solved. This means you will be given only those numbers which are cube. So you have only one option to find out its prime factors. Let us see that if we can find out its prime factor and how. Okay. So no need to do how. Okay. You will get the answer very soon. Come on. Have a look. For example, 243. If you get a number like 200, which are perfect cube. So which are cubes? Perfect cubes. Okay. Have a look. 243. They have given you 243. Now quickly what you do is you break it into its factors. And you know how to break into its factors. How much? 3 8 times, 3 1 times, then 3 2 7, very good, 3 9, and 3 3s are 9. So here 243, the cube root, I told you to mention cube root of 243 as, have a look, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and what I find that here it forms a triplet, but here it does not form a triplet. Here is the problem. It does not form a triplet, therefore it's not a perfect cube. Does not form triplets. Triplets, triplets, isn't it? Okay, come on. Moving on to the next one, let us take, you can say 1 3 3 1. Let us take another number, that is 1. Where to write? Shall I write over here? If you will say no, still I will write 1 3 3 1. Is it a perfect cube? So I am going to factorize it. Let's factorize. Okay. 11 1 2 1, and 11 11s are 121. So 1 3 3 1, cube root of 1 3 3 1 will be equal to cube root of cube root. See, I am not mentioning this, so please you do not make similar kind of mistakes. Okay, so 11 times 11 times 11, and here it forms a triplet, therefore the cube root of this 1331 will be equal to 11 as your solution. Okay, now remaining you will be doing it by yourself. Okay, then in number 2 what you have, they are asking us find the cube of. Again, in the previous sum also they had given us the same thing, that you find the cube of number. What is the speciality over here? Here they have given you decimal numbers. Here they have given you decimal numbers. So decimal numbers, 0.4 cube will be what? 0.4 times 0.4 times 0.4. So after you people multiply, 4 4s are 16, 4s are 64, the priority will be to put the decimal. Come on, let us put the decimal. The decimal will be after 3 places. 1 2, see, have a look. This is 1 place from back, 1 place from the back, 1 place from the back or from the right. So 3 places from the right, 1 2 3 places from the right. This is what is your number. So see that you do not get confused. Okay, now for example you get one more number, like let me take 25, 2.5 whole cube. So this is equal, you can multiply 2.5 times 2.5 times 2.5. okay, so when you multiply over here, okay, on this side you multiply without the decimal. After you multiply without the decimal and get your answer as 15625, at the end you put the decimal. Let us see, 1 place, 2 place, 3 place. So here will be your decimal at the end. So these are small things which you should bear it in your mind. Okay, then again you can say like the previous chapter, okay, when they start proving that you people are fools, which you people are not. Okay, they will start giving you numbers like find the cube of 3 by 7. Find cube of 3 by 7. 3 by 7 whole cube. Now 3 by 7 whole cube means what? Naturally, we'll multiply 3 times 3 times 3 and 7 times 7 times 7. Okay? Or 3 by 7 into 3 by 7 into 3 by 7. The way, it depends on the way you people go through. So here you have 27 by 343. Okay? Now, again for example, sometimes you might get 1 2 by 7. You might get a mixed number, and then they will ask you find the cube of this. So first you please convert it into improper fraction. 7 ones are 7, 8, 9. 9 by 7. 9 by 7 whole cube. So 9 by 7 whole cube. Now what? 9 times 9 times 9 and 7 times 7 times 7. Okay, it depends upon your expertise how well you can multiply. So 729 by 343. One important thing to note over here is they had given you the question in mixed number. So it is also it is also important for you people that you also reply in the same, reply in the same way which they had given you. Come on, 1 2 by 7. So here when you will divide, naturally you will get 243 by 343. Clear? So either this might be asked or this might be asked. So no issue. Now a very important thing to teach you people is find the cube of negative numbers. Negative numbers here is very, very important. Negative number. Why? Because when you find the cube of a negative number, have a look. Minus a number, whole cube. So it will be minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3. And what are you going to get? You will get cube of, let me write CUBE, cube of negative numbers. So 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, minus 27 means a cube of negative number will always be negative. A cube of positive number will be positive, that you know. Okay, but cube of negative number, cube of negative numbers will be negative only. Negative number. What about square of negative number? So square of negative number will always be positive. Please do not forget this. Then if you have minus 3 square, so minus 3 square will be minus 3 into minus 3, that will be equal to plus 9. So square of positive number will be positive, square of negative number will be positive, while the cube of negative number will be negative. Okay, come on. Moving on to you can say few examples on this. For example, when you get minus 18 whole cube. So minus 18 whole cube, naturally minus 18 whole cube will be how much? Will be minus 18 times minus 18 times minus 18. When you will multiply all these three numbers, you will be getting 5832. At the same time, your answer should be in negative. If no negative sign is there, then you know I keep on threatening you like anything, isn't it? Which you people do not obey. This also I know it. Okay. Come on, be quick. Okay. Because I know that these kids will run away. Now, which of these following are cube of even number? Which of these are cube of even number? Come on. 216. You will have a number 216. 216. Now they are saying that 216 is a cube. Okay, is a cube. It is given. Now this is number 6. They are saying that is it a cube of a even number or odd number? Which of the following are cube of even number? So 216 216 can be a cube of even number. Why? Because 6 into 6 into 6 will give you 6 in the unit digit. Have a look. 6 times 6 times 6. 6 is a 36. 36 into 6 how much? 36 into 6 is equal to 216. Equal to 216. But how are you going to get this? Let me see. Come on. So as I said, factorize it. The only option here is factorization, no division. Come on. So 2108 to how much? 5 4 2 no 3. It will go with 3. 3 it can go with 2 also. How much? 3 1 times 3 8 times, then 2 9 times, 3 times. So what I find that the cube root of 216 will be equal to cube root of 2 times 2 times 2, 3 times 3 times 3 is equal to 2 times 3. It forms a triplet. So I have extracted one from each to get equal to 6. Clear? E equal to 6. Come on. Take one more number. For example, they have given us 729. 729. Again, please find out its factors and let me see what are you people going to get. So here, when you will factorize it, you will get it as 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 3 times 3. Oh my God, have a look. What is this? You will take 1 from the here and you will extract 1 from here and you will get 9. So here you can say that this is 216 is cube of even number, but here this is not cube of even number. Not cube of even number. Not cube of even number. And let me tell you one more thing. Without solving also you can do this. How? Without solving also. That is what I had told you people. Either this will be 4 times 4 times 4, not 4 times 6 times, either it no sorry, wait. For example, 9, you cannot obtain 9 by multiplying even number, but you can obtain 6 by multiplying even number. For example, let us take 3375. So 3375 is a number. Do you think that when you will multiply 3 of the unit digit, you will get 5 at the end? No. So naturally, when you will disintegrate this into factors, what will you get? You will get as you will get 15 times 15, and this 15 is 15 times 15 times 15, and this 15 is not an even number. So just by looking at the number also you can do this. Okay, moving on to the few other sums. Please stay tuned to the same site, and the next video is going to be very, very small.